guys, welcome back to my channel. For you for the first time, welcome to subscribe, like and share. If you are a recent subscriber, welcome back. Follow me on Facebook as Zimbabwean Queen, TikTok Zimbabwean Queen 1, and on Instagram Zimbabwean _ Queen 01. Always and always subscribe to my channel, share my content, and let's engage more comment section. Jaga kosha is guys. Hey, I don't know what ndotangira papa and ndotangira papi, but what I can say is if you are watching this video right now, definitely I'm in Zim, or I'm on my way to Zim, because as you can see, mashure kwangoku, this is everything that I need to pack. And you guys, I've decided to go back to Zim. And let's just walk this journey together and see where it leads me. And honestly, if you've been following me for the longest time, you know very well, Kuti, there's a lot that is going on in my life, in terms of my child, to be very specific. I feel like that's the angle where I'm like, oh my goodness, and I am exhausted. Guys, guys, I'm tired of this. When is this going to end? And I feel like I'm at that point. But yeah, all in all, at the same time, I'm very scared. Because guys, I've been in South Africa for quite some time, for years right now, and all my 20s I've spent them here in South Africa. And me in my 30s, I had a conversation with myself, and I think the whole trigger was what is happening to my daughter. You know, around June I went to Zim, after 5 years of not going, because when lockdown kicked in, a lot of things happened: retrenchment, me giving birth, me separating with the father of my child, everything just going upside down, you know. But when I went to Zim, though my mom was insisting on Siya Bubukunoko, for me that was not an option. I wanted to come back with my child because I did not know how to live without her, because for 3.5 years we've been staying together, and I've been waking up each and every day by her side, like knowing very well that my daughter is with me, you know. So nezvesezvirikuitika about me and her dad fighting up and down, him doing all this shenanigans and all this bullshit, in my personal opinion. I made a choice, and I think it was time. For 3 years I've been very scared to go back home. And when I'm saying I'm going back home, guys, I'm starting again. I'm going back home for good. Like, I think South Africa will always be my second home, especially Cape Town. I'll always be here now and again, because, you know, guys, there's family. There's my family that I'm very close to, which is my brother, his wife, my other brother, their kids. We have such a good relationship. I'll miss them a lot. And I told myself, kuti kana Mwari vachitendera, I'll be always coming back, because I have got such a good relationship. Nevana hanzvadzi yangu yacho nemurora wangu, you know, guys, kuti I'm always with murora wangu. And she's one person that I've been noticing kuti it's so hard on her that I'm going back for good. She has been always be okay with me just moving, just leaving for a short period of time and then coming back, because I'm a friend. She'll be very miserable. But at the same time, I really want to progress in life, and I feel like I've been stuck for the past 4-5 years, if I don't want to lie. Life hasn't been really good. Like, you can literally see, good, this is what I'm doing with my life, I'm working, and this is what is happening. And ndakanyatsofunga ndikanyatsonoti I'm doing nothing here, guys. I'm doing nothing. As much as I want to tell you guys the truth, main of my income, it comes from social media. And this is what I can as well do when I'm in Zim. I work here and there, and I'm just one person who kuti basaramuka can do it. You can find me ndichichaira panze ndichita basa garden boy. You can find me ndichisuka ma toilet. You can find me ndichitsvairira vanhu and all that situation. Handisi munhu wekuti ndosarudza basa. That's why I think that was the reason why I could survive. But we all know kuti basa rakadaro muno South Africa, there is nothing really much that you can get, especially now where Bobo is in Zim and I'm here, you know. So if I'm going to fight that battle, let me fight it in person and let me fight it on the ground. Okay, because can I tell you something, guys? Can I tell you something? Him fighting me about our daughter right now is back to school. The guy is nowhere to be found, because I wanted to say, hey, come on, this is January, it's back to school. Parents, they're supposed to be frustrated, they're supposed to be buying stationery, uniforms and all that situation, but the guy is nowhere to be found. He is nowhere to be found. So I told myself, Kuti, let me just do what I need to do, and let me just go back home and figure out life. And if there's one thing that I'm going to do, guys, we're gonna walk this journey together, because right now, in South Africa, amuna mabasa, there is no income. Yes, this is a good salary. And for me, I was like, it's really not worth it. But yeah, I know some people, they're telling me that this is a bad decision that you're doing. You know what, you come back, guys. If I go to Zim and things doesn't go well, I will always come back. South Africa yavarwa and all that situation. But I've been asking myself again, good, if I am coming back, what am I coming back to? You know, what am I coming back for? Because as we speak right now, kubasa kwandinoenda ininga, if I tell you the salary that I'm getting, guys, I can have that salary while I'm in Zim. I went to Zim for 3 weeks and I had things to sell, and it was actually good. And I've actually discovered good kana uri ku Zimbabwe, and if you can hustle enough and get at least $15 a day, at least $15, you know, you actually survive. You know, it will sustain you on a daily basis, you know. So yeah, this is what I have told myself that I'm gonna do. And hey, let's walk this journey. And I'm ready for it. But at the same time, I'm very scared, and I'm scared. You know what? If you're scared of the unknown, just a relocation, it scares me. And I'm not somebody yokuti ndabva ndaenda. That's why even kutotama pamba pande nchigara, it's so difficult for me, because I'm not that one person and go just to move around, you know. I love to be at one position and get familiar with the place and get used to the place, and then I will stay there. But going back to Zim feels like I'm going somewhere. But one thing that I know very well, that Zimbabwe is home. There's always people, and if it doesn't work out, guys, we'll figure it out together. You guys, you'll be there. And if there are some advices that you can tell me in the comment section, please do make sure that you tell me, because right now I just want to pack these things and put it in a bag. I've been packing for days. And I decided, Kuti, let me document this new chapter, new 2025, and I am going back home, guys. If there's one thing that I'm so excited about, freedom. In Zim, there's so much freedom, like freedom in terms of you don't walk around like checking your back or checking your shoulder. What is it that is going on? Though I know it's now different in the Asians, no Sienna and all that situation, but it's different with South Africa. With South Africa, 4 o'clock you're inside the house. Okay. In Zim 6 o'clock, yeah, you can still be outside and then you can trek back home. Here, if it is 6 o'clock, you know good you were somewhere, girl, you need to Uber for yourself, because you cannot just get a taxi and get at the bus stop and there are not boys waiting for you there. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about also excited about meeting my daughter. For such a, guys, it's been long. 6 months? Like what the F? 6 good months without seeing my daughter. And I think moving back home, what mainly triggers me, it was a back to school moments, because vana veku South Africa pavakavhura, I had a sleepover at my brother-in-law's place, and we were preparing for my brother-in-law's kids, and the mother was running around, and I begin to think, kahle kahle, what is happening to my daughter right now? And it got me so emotional. It got me so emotional because you don't know, guys, you don't know. And I feel like the reason why I am so emotional about everything when it comes to mother and child and mother and daughter situation is because, guys, like I always tell you, I grew up without a mom. And for me to think about it, Kuti, I'm here and I can't do this for my child. It really breaks my heart. I don't know if it's normal. I don't know if I still have got mother trauma. I just don't know, guys, because I'm so emotional about anything that has to do with Amaini Mwana. Amaini Mwana, if there is a moment that people are celebrating with their kids and I'm there, I got so emotional and I think about my child. And I feel like that also make me to be very, very stingy to myself. I was so selfish to myself for the past 6 months. I've been selfish to myself. I've not been buying myself things just because whenever I want to buy myself even a chocolate, I also think about my child. Not that my child, where she is, she's not happy. Like I always tell you guys, God has blessed me with a mother. And when I always tell people that God can replace your biological mother and give you another person, people, they tend to disagree with me, but when I always tell you guys, I mean it. God has so much blessed me in angles that I cannot explain. And if I tell you, there's some times when I can't do this for my child, my mom will always like, why do you worry so much? I'm here. I am here. And when I told you that, I'm thinking of coming back home. Ever since that day, she's been asking me, Kuti, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? When are you coming back? Can we prepare your room? What can we do? What can I do? What do you need? Do you need help in what? And for me, that is something else. That is something else. That is all a daughter wants from a mother. And for that, guys, I will tell you this. I've been blessed. As much as I want to continue talking, I'm just one person who doesn't want to cry in camera. I'm bigger than that. I am bigger than that, but I'm also an emotional human being. But yeah, guys, this is what is going to happen. Your girl is going back home. Your girl is going back home. So yeah, guys, comment down below what you guys think about this particular situation. Am I making a bad move? Is this a good move? What do you guys think? Comment down below, because I would love to know what you guys think. Kana aka move from where you were and then you went back home. How is life? And how are you experiencing Zimbabwe? What were the challenges? Let's just share so that when it comes, it will not come as a surprise, you know. But anyway, I love you guys and I'll see you in my next upload.